Hi everyone, welcome to Loving Moms Through Loss, our February flow. The focus of today's class is unconditional love. So we'll be doing a meditation, we'll be doing some gentle heart openers, and I'm so excited to do this practice with you today. So first, make your way to a comfortable seat, maybe propped up on a block. That usually feels nice on my hips. You can take a cross-legged position over a hero pose. And maybe let the eyes come to close. Maybe not. And focus on the breath here. Checking out the quality, physically, mentally, that you showed up with on the mat today. And throughout this practice, I'd like to see if we can stay connected to our breath and just let go of anything else. Thoughts will come and go. Maybe you forgot to start that load of laundry, or maybe it's something bigger on your mind, but can we just let them pass? And take a moment here to ground yourself, feeling your sits bones connected to the block or the mat, feeling the palms of your hands connected to your thighs, or maybe the backs of your hands connected to your thighs. And on an inhale, think about lengthening the spine, sitting up nice and tall, and connecting your belly button back towards your spine, finding our center, connecting with the center, remembering our breath. We'll do a couple rounds of box breathing to really settle us in. We'll breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. We'll do this 3 times. So let's take an inhale to prepare. And exhale, let that go. And then inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Last time, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and let that go, coming back to a normal breath pattern. Noticing the quality here. Has it changed at all? I want you to begin to focus in on your heart center, maybe placing your hands over your heart or just taking your mind there. And as you focus on your heart center, begin to see and feel a bright light over that space. Notice what you can about that light. Is it a certain color, a certain temperature, a certain shape? How does it make you feel? Does it have a special message for you today? And bask in that sensation, the sensation of the light. And as you do, I want you to think about a time where you gave unconditional love. Who or what was the object of that love? The recipient? What was the circumstance around it? Notice what you feel when you think of it. And as you think, picture sending your heart center light to that person or place or thing that was the recipient of your unconditional love. Picture sending that light directly to them, whether they're here with us or not. And breathe in the sensation of having sent that love. Maybe closing your eyes to really soak it in and continue to send it out. Remembering to breathe. And now think of a time where you received unconditional love. Who gave you that love? What was the circumstance or circumstances? How did it make you feel? And as you think about this, as you picture it, hold it in your heart, I want you to think about letting the light from your heart center spread out throughout the rest of your body. Maybe it spreads slowly, softening as it goes. Or maybe, just maybe, it spreads quickly, taking up the whole rest of the body space. Breathing here, breathing in the sensation that the light gives. Maybe closing our eyes if they aren't already and just taking one more deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. And release the hands if they were at heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up tall. Clasp the fingers together and press the palms towards the ceiling. So open palms toward the ceiling. Inhale here. Maybe a little cow spine opening across the chest. And exhale, cat spine. Tuck the tailbone, arch the back, spread between the shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, maybe taking the arms a little further back behind your ears, opening up across the chest. Exhale, pressing palms forward, arching back, tucking tailbone under. Inhale. Exhale. Do a couple more on your own here. Inhale. Exhale. Your breath might be slower or faster than mine, and that's perfectly fine. Maybe one more round here, and then we'll meet back in center with our hands in our laps. Clasp your hands behind your back and bring your fists over to the left side of your body. Inhale. Bring the left ear down to the left shoulder. Maybe tilt your chin to and away from your collarbone. Adding in a little movement here, a nice stretch. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right ear over to right shoulder. I'm doing the same thing, finding a little movement, exploring the space. Inhale, back to center. Switch out your grip, fists over to the right side. Right ear down to right shoulder. Again, inviting movement. It's always your choice. Inhale and exhale, bring left ear to left shoulder. Maybe thinking about sliding the shoulders down your back, giving a lot of space, and again, inviting movement. Make your way to tabletop on your mat, all fours. Hands planted firmly under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, bump hips left, look right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bump hips right, look left. A couple more times at your own pace. Moving back and forth, stretching through the sides of the hips. And one more time each side and we'll meet back in center. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale here. Inhale, cow spine. Drop the belly, open the heart through the arms. Exhale, cat spine. Tuck the tailbone under. Arch the back, press between the shoulder blades. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And a few more rounds at your own pace. Focusing on connecting the movement to the breath. Maybe adding in some extra movement, some hip circles here. Maybe some figure eights. One more round of breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, back to neutral spine, and walk your hands forward. We'll take a pass at puppy pose here. So bringing the chest down towards the mat. Maybe your forehead comes to the mat. Maybe you've got a lot of room here, so you take your chin to the mat. Maybe coming up onto fingertips to stretch a little bit more in the arms, the lats. A few breaths here. And on our next exhale, sinking your hips back, take child's pose. Forehead to the mat, maybe massaging the third eye space. And tiptoe your fingers over to the right side of your mat. We'll take a side body stretch through the left side. Think about keeping the shoulders level, maybe bringing the left shoulder down. The tendency is to let it pop up. But can we keep them level? A couple breaths here. Inhale, tiptoe your fingertips over to the left side of your mat. Same thing on this side. Can you keep your shoulders level? And breathe here. Inhale, back to center. Can you take a grip of your hands behind your back? And we'll start off with a shoulder rinse here. So maybe you need to take a towel to help take a grip behind you. Maybe our fingers don't actually clasp, and that's okay. But see if you can't bring your fists more towards your head, stretching across the shoulders. And inhale, having the fists bring you up to a seated position and back, bring them back towards the floor, opening across the chest, a little baby camel here. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, folding forward. One more time, inhale, coming up. And exhale, folding forward. Awesome job. Release the hands out in front of you. Taking a pause here. I like to give people extra juicy rest after any amount of work, especially for this format. We'll take a pass at thread the needle. So cross your right arm under your chest, reaching it towards the left side of the mat. Maybe you take a little bit of a twist here, turning the shoulder under, or maybe not. Maybe just focus on the shoulder stretch instead of adding in the twist. But take a couple breaths here and take what you need. Always your choice. And pressing into the left palm, come up and out of that and switch it out. Crossing left arm under chest. Taking the pose on the opposite side. Pressing into the right palm, releasing that, crawling your way to Sphinx pose. So coming down to our bellies, dropping the chest towards the floor. Maybe we come all the way down and then placing elbows on the ground in front of you. Come up and take Sphinx. Maybe a nice wide base with your feet, squeezing the legs and the glutes, opening up across the chest. This is a nice restorative pose here. Can we bring our shoulders down our back? Couple more breaths here. Tuck the toes under and press back into our palms. Take a narrow knee child's pose here if you have the space for it. Maybe just a wide knee again if you don't. But knees together. And bring your hands behind your back, just a counter stretch here. Or hands behind, towards your feet, I should say. And inhale, rounding up, coming up. Sit over to one side and extend the legs long in front of you. Extend the arms long as well. And slowly, one vertebrae at a time, come all the way down on your back. We'll end with a gentle twist on each side and a couple other poses, then take Shavasana. Inhale, right knee into chest, flexing both feet, giving them a squeeze, giving the knee a squeeze. And exhale, crossing right knee over to the left side of the body, taking the twist here. Maybe you need a block for under your knee, maybe not. Maybe closing your eyes. Inhale, back to center, give your right knee a squeeze, and exhale, switch it out, left knee in, right leg long, squeezing here, flexing through both feet. And exhale, crossing left knee over to the right side. Remembering to breathe in our twist. Inhale, back to center. Squeeze the left knee in one more time. Release that down to the side, down by your right leg. You're welcome to just take Shavasana straight from here, maybe widening the arms and the legs, taking up lots of space. Or if you'd like, you can take legs up the wall. So extending the feet towards the ceiling. Or maybe you want to put a block under your hips and take waterfall. Planting feet firmly on the ground, lifting our hips up, sliding the block under, and then extending the feet. And you're welcome to hold this as long as you like. But when you're ready, releasing the feet down towards the earth. And taking our final Shavasana, taking up space. Shoulder blades down your back so there's lots of space in your neck. Maybe placing one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And breathe here, soak in the practice. And I'd like to leave you in this position for as long as you like, taking your time. But when you're ready, I recommend that you turn over into a fetal pose on either side. And then gently make your way to a seated position. But do this on your own time. Our yoga is a treat. It's an opportunity to give ourselves some love, some unconditional love. I thank you so much for practicing with me today and enjoy your rest. Namaste.